for is only really a mini boss. The Devourer is the first proper boss. So, how far can I upgrade it? I don't know if I can upgrade uniques, or you have to get it again at a higher level. I honestly don't know how the uniques work. Okay. Jesus. Okay. I'm definitely thinking I'm going to need some life regen. Oh, wait, frick, I forgot about you. I've also added a loot filter as well to help with some of the loot as well. So that's definitely going to be good. Ah! I mean, I'm one hitting those big dudes.
Fear will best you!
Let's have a bit more melee damage, because I'm not sure we've got enough right now. A superior rusted great helm. Man, we need to sort those out, because that's a high quality one as well. We'll definitely want to do that before the boss. Oh, I was even ready for you. You got me. What a slut. So yeah, I don't know how these uniques work. I don't know if you can upgrade them or if you have to get them to drop again or what. Yeah, see, this whole bone shatter thing is all very well, but the mobs aren't building stun up, they're just dying. Right, that's boss time. I don't want to do the boss yet. Let's clear the map first. Okay, that's another checkpoint, so we'll leave that for now. That's the other side of the boss chamber, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. I know you're in here somewhere. There you are. Two of you? Okay. Pretty sure you heard one of the devs saying it's possible to take an item all the way through with upgrades. Sort of meant you can add more bonuses. Maybe. I think one of the interesting things with it is everything's percent based. So if as your stats increase, it's naturally going to increase, right? So maybe that's how it works, is because they make everything percent based on it. That's how you keep it all the way through. But I know a lot of people say they don't like the uniques. Like, a lot of them they don't feel are very good. So I don't know how it's going to pan out later on. Oh, there was another. There's another. Ooh. See, do I have to hold the button down or something? Doesn't seem like it. Still not figured fully out this Bone Shatter, how that works. Are there sets with combining bonuses? Not seen any yet. You know, I'm still very early in the game, but I've not seen any like that yet. Just thinking I might need to be a little bit more patient with this. Like, I'm used to running around like a loon, like shooting arrows off and bombs and all that sort of stuff. And I'm thinking I might just have to be a little bit more tempered with how I'm playing. So, right, let's go back to town. See if we've unlocked any more gear, because we did get another level. Right, we've unlocked this head. 23 armor. Sorry, 62 armor with plus 23. 20% increased armor, plus 28 life, lightning resistance, and life regen. Yeah, please. Shield, no. 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 Okay, none of that. I mean, that's increased crit and strength, but I really like the fact that the current one is double the armor. So, yeah, I think I'll stick with that. Oh, and we got some boots. Look at these. Plus 22 to armor, maximum mana, plus 8% increased rarity of items, life regen, and stun threshold. I don't mind if I do.
Yes. Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming.
Right.
Another for my collection. Thank you.
I think we're geared for the boss. A little bit. Maybe. With a unique and bunchy. I've got no hands yet. I'm missing some hands, man. Come on, Renly. What have you got for my hands?
What have we got? Anything take your fancy?
I don't know. Have you got any hands that I can steal? Here we go. Stocky mitts. Sticky mitts. Just to give me some armor, maximum life, and dexterity. Let's just take those. They're pretty cheap.
A fine choice.
And
Till
that will
next
do.
time.
Well, let's go back and do this boss. Well, let's go back and try this boss. Well, do or do not. There is no try.
Corruption has twisted it into a nightmare.
He's got the stun build up. Where is he? Come here.
Shut up!
Ow.
A horrific task, but to protect Clearfell, I'll do it again.
Didn't feel too bad. That didn't feel too bad. Right. So let's improve. Do you know what? I use Rolling Slam a lot for dealing with packs. But do I want to improve bone shatter? Attack damage, lower mana, earthquake. I should be using bone shatter and earthquake the most. So do you know what? I'm going to go with bone shatter because I think that's going to help the most on bosses. Cool. Right, well, let's head back. Sorry, random question generator. Go for it. More random ones. More.
Yes? Please.
Because then you'll be
Take your time.
asking things and I'll be like, that's a good question. Let me find the answer to that.
I will treasure it. Stay safe, if you can.
Ah, now this won't.
We got ourselves a support gem. Okay, what am I getting? So the first one is impact shockwave for bone shatter. Bone shatter, impact shockwave. What does it do? Supported skills create an aftershock when they heavy stun an enemy, dealing the same damage to enemies within 2 meters. Well, that's what we're taking. Right, the next thing is we need to travel through Clearfell to the Grellwood. Okay, we're going to Grellwood now. Where are we going? Over here, Bosh. Here we go. How much armor do we even have? Like,
The Grellwood has changed. and not for the
48%
better.
armor. What does it actually do? Estimated physical damage reduction is 48%. Okay, I've got 100. I've got 133 armor, but I've got a 48% damage reduction apparently. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to watch out for, because we have to fight everybody in melee range. We're going to have to watch out for the shit that drops on the floor after they die. Like that guy there, he's going to blow up. Now, if I'm still fighting dudes in there, I'm going to die real fast. We're definitely not short of damage at the moment, because we're pretty much one hit everything. But that kind of worries me, because it's like, when you get to bosses, it's suddenly gonna like be like crazy hard or something. That could be a problem. Like we won't have actually learnt too much because we'll have been smashing. Just hoping I can overgear a lot of it. Like, because we have picked up a lot of loot in plenty of the classes. I'm not sure how I would feel about playing a warrior if I was like playing the character for the first time. Like, it might be good as an alt character or something, but playing it for the first time with like whatever gear you find could be really hard. How difficult to get grenades with the warrior build? I'm not sure you... Well, I'm sure you probably can get grenades. I mean, grenades is a mercenary thing, so... Actually, no, it should be fairly easy, right? Because you just get a skill gem. So when you get a skill gem, you can actually click on different classes' abilities. We'll have a look next time we get a skill gem, but it should be like really easy. I know that Caliber Zero was rolling his warrior with a crossbow. He wasn't even using. He was using a crossbow rather than anything else, which is interesting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the up and down side of that. Like, the crossbow's clearly meant for mercenaries. So, why would you play a warrior over a mercenary? Like, that's what I'm trying to work out, is where would be the benefits in doing that? Like, what does the warrior give me, or what does the mercenary give me that the warrior doesn't for crossbows, for example? Armor? No, because you can put any gear on anything, right? The only thing you have to consider when you're starting a character is the passive skill tree. Because, in fact, we've got it here. So, because as a warrior, you're always going to start here, right? You don't get to start over here. I can't just pick any of this. You have to follow it. And when you start, you're starting on melee damage. So you got stun build up. You could go down like an armor route, I guess. But like, if you're looking at where is the ranged, you're going to have to, I think, go out of your way quite a lot to get to some of this other stuff. And I think that's really where the classes limit you a bit, is how you get from your starting point on this passive tree to the relevant nodes that you'll need for your build. Like, if I was taking grenades, I'm going to need something that has fire damage and ignite, but I'm going to need something that does like area of effect or cast speed or something. Yeah? So I think that's where must be the limiting piece of that is. But in theory, you can use any weapon and any gear and any skills on any class. So you could absolutely use a crossbow. I just think you're going to lose a lot of damage, because everything early on is melee damage skills. So yeah, I guess you could make him really heavily armored with a crossbow, but I just don't know how easy it's going to be to then get the bonus damage to your crossbow. You know? And then it brings it back to the fact is, why use a warrior over a mercenary for the crossbow? Because surely, I think in all but some very edge cases, I suspect the mercenary is going to be more efficient, right? And that's going to be the key. Certainly in the end game, it's going to be all about efficiency. So I think that's the point, is you can play any build, but if you're playing for meta, which not everybody does, sometimes just play for fun, right? Go build yourself a warrior with a crossbow or whatever, or grenades. You can do it. But if you're playing for meta and stuff like that, then it's going to limit you a bit more, I think. Which is why I think if you pick a main class you really love, make that your meta one, and then have your alt characters with fun builds and stuff, because why not? Dual wielding wands.
My satchel is full.
I don't know. Can you dual wield a wand? I don't know. I mean, I guess you could dual wield a wand. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could.
Sorry, I was just... Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think... Oh, I like this one.
I think the problem with me is I'm a little bit of a role player at heart. So, like, you know, when I play my warrior, I want to stack him with armor. I want to give him big two-handed weapons and slap. You know, as opposed to, you know, give him dual-wield wands and energy shield. Because I'm just that bit of... I just like my RP, right? So... that's why I do tend to play to kind of like how I think the character should. So, like, in theory, I guess because energy shield is so strong and armor is considered not the best right now, I should stack energy shield on my warrior. But to me, like, no, I'm a warrior. I should have loads of armor, right? So, yeah, I kind of get a little bit stuck in that sometimes. Do kind of get a bit stuck in that sometimes. I really want all these gloves, but they also seem to be quite high levels. Same as the boots. We've opened up a bit more, but this is all monk stuff. Yeah, that was the helmet that we had the other choice of. And that's a mask, yeah. So a lot of... I mean, these look amazing, but they're level 16. I mean, as in, they look amazing. I'm not sure the stats are that great, but they look cool. And I also get caught in that sometimes. Like, I end up just bloody... using gear because it looks good as opposed to it's like the best. Used to drive me nuts in games like World of Warcraft before transmog because I'd end up not using the best weapon because the best weapon was like some weird axe or something, and it's like, I want a two-handed sword.
Face me!
You'll probably try and turn everything into... But that's not a problem. No, because that's the experimentation. This is another reason why I do love PoE, though, because, I mean, if you love experimenting, then PoE is like an experimenter's dream. Like, there's just... It's so flexible. You know, unlike like a lot of games where you play a class and it's like, here are your 10 abilities. Not in PoE. Not in PoE, so that, I think that's cool. Oh, I've got him on the charge. That was cool. I definitely think the warrior is going to be very much about timing. Because, I mean, one thing is I'm noticing is the attack speed with the maces is really freaking slow. So... that's definitely going to be something to be wary of. Alright, we're at Areagne's hut. Let's make sure that we got some space to move around, because she's going to put shit on the floor. And this is going to be the other thing, is we're going to need quite good resistances, even quite early, because you're going to have to deal with shit on the floor, so, and you've got no ranged attack. Maybe Earthquake, I guess, is the best thing I can do with that.
It's been many years. Does the witch still live here?
Where is she?
It seems no one is safe from corruption.
Well, we killed her. Right, so the next thing I want is Ruthless for Mace Strike. Ruthless. And this isn't... I'm not going for the most optimized build here. I'm just going for a random leveling build, just because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, Ruthless. Every 5th use of supported attack causes 500% more stun. That's got to be crazy on a boss. And then, because we can follow that up with Bone Shatter. 500%. I like it. I like it. But yeah, we did slap her. We slapped her down pretty hard. Which was pretty nice. See, that shit on the floor took so much energy. I don't have a lot of energy shield anyway, but I could definitely see as you progress through the game, resistances are going to have to be spot on. I can see myself taking a lot of like ailment damage, like fire and poison and shit like that. Is that going to be a dead end over here? Like, that rolling slam is really strong, but it's very timing dependent. Highlight your gaming history. Learn how to steal just weapons in Baldur's Gate 2. Game breaker, but all good. I mean, but this is the thing with Baldur's Gate, though, right? I mean, there's just so much you can do with that. Baldur's Gate 1, 2, 3, Divinity Original Sin, all of that sort of stuff. I mean, I love all of that. Again, I love
this place.
The one thing I love about Baldur's Gate, particularly like Baldur's Gate 3, because that is still my favourite, even with the older games. There's so many different ways to solve the problem.
Shade. To release there is a battle when you will know.
When you go to the Goblin camp in Act 1, kill all the goblins, lie and bribe your way through, become friends with the goblins. You can even poison the goblin beer thing, and they all drink and they die. I mean, it's freaking amazing. I love that. For me, that's cool. Because it really allows you to play how you want to play. Like, and again, as that sort of role player style person, you go like, what would I do? And you can actually do what you would do, as opposed to be forced down some narrow path of what a game designer would do. Ooh, you're a bit alright. Well, actually took 2 hits to kill him off. That's rude. I mean,
I've no more room.
Oh, no more room. Okay. 2 hits to kill him off. Unheard of. What's going on? What's going on?
Yes, please. Take your time. Another for my collection. Thank you.
A medium life flask. I got a feeling that we got a good one. There's a good one. That's the most we can go. Okay. So we can get rid of that and that and that. Let's replace that one. That. Cool.
Bye.
BG3, accidentally on purpose, cripple the unkillable boss on the bridge in Act 2 and get his 2-hander. There's loads of stuff like that though, isn't it? Like, how many people when they first played that game didn't realise they could actually get Minthara, right, by not killing her and doing a non-lethal? I know they changed it now, but it's like, stuff like that is just cool, man.